invoke God as an explanation of reality, it opens the floodgate for greater sequence of God being created by supergods, ad infinitum. Well, again, sagot nila, it's God. If theist agrees that original resort to God is valid, then it's more compelling to postulate for God as valid. Now, the only reason that they won't do this because of their human psychological
tayo. Bagong accusation niya na yung mga naniniwala sa Panginoon, especially sa mga Christian, ay guilty daw sa human psychological unwillingness lang. So, may nakita mong sinabi, the moment Christians invoke God as an explanation of reality, it opens the floodgate for a sequence of gods being created by supergods at infinitum. Yung objection na assume na God is a contingent being who requires a cause. So, parang who created God ang dating mo? May kaso nga lang,
Yeah. Here's the problem. No. It's not assumption. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy or the double standard ng argument niyo, no? Na sinasabi niyo that the universe requires to be needed to be created by a God, or it has to be a creator dahil it exists. The fact that it exists, it requires a creator that causes its existence. Now, kung tatanungin ko, if we ask the same question to your God, then if your God exists, then he requires a creator. Pero ayaw niyong i-apply yan same logic na yan. Dahil one, that is because of your biases na ayaw niyong gawin yan. Dahil for you, God is the ending. Now, if you use that reasoning, no, if you use that reasoning the same way, we have the same, why not use it the same with the universe? Na hindi siya kailangan ng creator to create. You get my point? Well, the only reason why you say hindi yan pwede, hindi applicable kang God yan, dahil only because of your biases. You want your God to be the last end of the buck. He is the ultimate creator. Yan, that's the argument. Pero if we follow your logic, we have to ask the same question. Diba? Who created your God? If your God exists, if the universe did exist, and the universe being existing requires a creator, why not God? If you are postulating God exists. Now, kung ganyan ang logic, and ayaw niyong sundan yung logic niyo, that's hypocrisy at its finest level. Hindi yan assumption. I'm just pointing out yung flaws sa biases niyo sa double standard.
hindi ko lang argument yan. Kesa na po ito ng ating kaibigan. Remember,
Hindi mo yan argument. That's why it's an unstated assumption. It's an unstated assumption na ayaw niyo lang sabihin. If I pointed it out, then it doesn't have to be spelled out. It's just pointing out yung underlying assumption. That's the reason why we called it underlying. Hindi obvious. You don't have to spell it out. And if hindi yan totoo, then you have to address it. Diba? If hindi yan totoo, if walang weight, then you can easily refute it. But hindi mo na-refute.
Allegedly binibang ang mga videos ko before. And yet, here in this discussion that I had with him, puro sablay.
Whoa. It's not a discussion. It was a debate. I just handed your ass sa iyo. I just kicked your ass sa debate na yan. Hindi yan discussion. Nice try.
Puro strawman pa nga. Kasi tingnan nyo,
Oh, come on. You're a sore loser. Hindi yan straw man. I'm pointing out the argument. That was my argument na if God requires if the universe requires an explanation, and because it exists, the fact that it exists, it requires an explanation, then if your God exists, he requires an explanation as well. I'm just pointing out the biases, the uneven application of your logic, ng logic ng mga theists.
classical Christian theism holds that God is eternal and necessary, the source of all contingent beings.
That is the claim, exactly. And that's why I call it bullshit.
Thus, walang mga tao na infinite regress sa mga Diyos na naglutukod.
I'm calling infinite regress based sa reasoning nyo na if the universe requires a creator because for the fact that it exists, then how about your God if he exists? Now, sasabihin nyo, hindi, dahil exactly, because yan yung claim nyo. Then, what stops me to say that the universe is also exactly the same? Hindi mo talaga na-gets, no?
At yung principle ng Occam's razor na siyang binanggit ni Brooks at itilo ang dara sa Ben ay nakapag na paano? Positing one necessary being is simpler than positing an infinite regress of process. So, an eternal and cross God avoids this problem. Can you listen?
Wrong. That's not my argument sa debate natin. You already lied. You lied in your video, with your 40 views video, and you said na yan yung argument. No, that's not how we postulate Occam's razor na sinabi namin. Ang sinabi namin, what if the universe just is? There's only one item, one entity, which is the universe. Why not postulate multiple? Ang ginagawa nyo sa side nyo, you're postulating one extra being na hindi nyo kaya ma-prove. Well, sa amin, sa posisyon namin ng mga non-believer or naturalist, for example, we only postulate that the universe it is. It does not require a creator. While yours, there's a universe plus the creator na hindi mo ma-account ang actions that you have no knowledge about that said creator. You have claims about the creator. So, mas simpler yung position namin without postulating in a sense na hindi kami nagpo-postulate ng ibang other entities na hindi namin napaprove. Well, we have the universe. We exist. The universe exists. So, we don't have to invoke another entity. Yan yung Occam's razor. Multiplying unnecessary entity would most likely end up your position being wrong. Dahil one, you're multiplying unnecessary entities like your God. Ang nagiging necessary lang dito ng God mo is that your preconceived lofty belief na gusto mo lang siya mag-i-exist. Because yan yung belief mo, yung dogma mo.
Dapat problema naman. Next one.
valid, then it's more compelling to postulate for the God as valid. Now, the only reason that they won't do this because of their human psychological unwillingness. That's why, but again, the theory that God created the universe has no explanatory power. Human psychological unwillingness.
Yan nga. Christians who believe in God are guilty of human psychological unwillingness.
Yeah, exactly. Yan yung ginagawa mo right now. You're unwilling to admit defeat. Yeah, I don't expect you to admit dahil yan yung expectation ko talaga. Dahil after learning your position, yan talaga yung position nyo. Unwilling kayo to yield, to consider the fact that you're wrong. Dahil yan is exactly what this dogma is being told. Dogma at its finest.
Not so much. Yung accusation na yan, it stems from psychological unwillingness, perhaps an unwillingness to accept a godless universe, and cut both ways. Paano? One would argue
Alright, sige, let's hear it. How does it cut both ways?
that atheism is what? Is the result of psychological desire to avoid accountability or moral constraints that believing God might impose.
Actually, no. Dahil not because we are nagiging atheist or because I want to sin. That's basically what you're saying na I want to be sinful and I don't want to be held accountable. Actually, you're wrong. Not because I want to sin, but I want to know the truth. That's not being sinful. If knowing the truth, if being closer to the truth is sinful, then wag na lang. Ayoko na lang maging Kristiyano kung ganyan yung posisyon nyo, na to be away from being the truth. Then don't count me to be a Christian. I don't want to be sin. Yan yung bullshit na sinasabi niyo na I have to be sinful because I'm an atheist? Because I'm atheist because I want to be sinful? No. I heard say the same thing na you want to be stupid, that's why you became a Christian. That's unfair. Diba? That's an unfair statement. So, you're bullshit. That's not fly.
How about Christian apologists? They point to the evidence for the existence of God.
Then nasaan ang evidence? Does that evidence right? Or you're just saying, oh, flowers exist, therefore God. Yan ba yung evidence nyo? Oh, the mountain exists, therefore God.
Kasama yung mga philosophical arguments, historical evidence para sa pagkabuhay mo ni Kristo,
If you call it the Bible historical, sure. It's a weak historical evidence. Well, that's the exact claim that you have to prove that it is historical in the first place.
at ang deep sense ng moral obligation to experience by humans.
Deep sense, wow. Just because you feel to be moral, just because therefore God exists. Yung ibig mong sabihin, you're just being moral dahil you think God exists. Or you're being moral dahil takot ka to be accountable because there is a God. So how is your position better?
Kaya hindi po psychological coping mechanism ang pananampalataya sa Panginoon, bagkus
That's not my argument sa area na yan. That's not my point. Ang point ko dito is that why not push to the logical conclusion the same reasoning pag-applyin nyo na if the universe exists and it requires a creator, then why not apply it to your God who exists? Then who created your God? Yan yung point dyan. It's not because psychological. You're basically forgetting ang debate all about. You're preaching to your flocks and I'm here to debunk your ass. You're a liar. Why are you lying? Play mo lahat ng recording sa debate natin. That's not my argument. Don't lie, sir.
rational conclusion of battle sa evidence.
Then show us the evidence. Bakit ka nag-emote kung hihingin ka ng evidence?
And our atheist friends who are watching, please, do your homework again.
Get your head out of your ass and you do your homework. Don't give us your homework. You're not our teacher. And in fact, you're ill-equipped to teach us anything. Especially in this matter of discussion. You may teach yung mga students mo if you're a teacher, but again, you're not my teacher. I don't need you to teach this stuff to me.
That's why, but again, the theory that God created the universe has no explanatory power.
Tanong mo sa explanation kung bakit.
Hindi mo nagigets ang explanatory power. Ang point dito is the claim that God created the universe. Ano bang explanatory power of it, the universe existing? Diba? It adds no explanatory power. You're not getting it, sir. You're not getting it.
Wala raw explanatory power ang Diyos nilang manlikha. Yun natin.
About the ultimate origin of the whole universe because it leaves more question like how God himself came into existence to create the universe.
Yes. Strawman.
Hindi yan strawman. It's a valid question. How would I strawman that? It is my argument. It's not your argument. I'm not talking about your argument. I'm talking about the implication ng mga theistic arguments na why atheism has a better explanatory power. Why atheism or naturalism, in this case, a position pa yan sa debate na yan, is that has much more explanatory depth and power compared sa theism. Who explains reality more? Diba? Who has ability to explain reality more, especially to the explanatory power? If your position has more explanatory power, then it has much more better explanation about the reality. Hindi, who can make up better story based on your psychological need na you want your daddy, sky daddy to exist. Diba? Well, explanatory power, if you have a higher explanatory power and the principle of parsimony sa position mo, then it is much more making sense na your position is better. Then it's much more parsimonious and has more explanatory depth. Unlike sa position mo, who appeals to mystery of God. Which, appealing to mystery, results to zero explanatory power. It raises more question na ayaw niyong sagutin or ayaw niyong itanong dahil you want to be warm and fuzzy sa belief niyo.
We don't argue that.
Oh, we don't argue that. Basically denying it. Then, address my argument. Bakit hindi mo na-address yan sa debate?